Hello, everyone.
Hello. Welcome back to Damsels, Dice, and Everything Nice, our lovely Dungeons and Dragons game where we get to play with all of our friends and have adventures, including some very special guests. Let's meet all of our friends.
Oh, hello. I am Leia, your Space Mom Paladin with just a little bit of Sorcerer.
And over to Megara.
Oh, I was just looking at it to see who's next. Hi, everybody. I'm Megara. So glad to be back. And I am a necromancy wizard. I like dead people. Sort of.
And that takes us to our very special guest, actually.
I'm Scrooge. I might be a little bit lost, but I'm here.
Welcome. We're glad you're here. Oh.
I'm maintaining that for the next 3 hours.
Good luck. We'll find out more about Scrooge very, very shortly. Down to Punzi.
Hi, I'm Punzi. I'm your fighter wizard.
And hi, I'm Ariel, your fishy wizard. Huh? Who'd have thought? I've been reading a lot. I hope you guys haven't missed me too much. Mwah.
We're wizard buddies.
We are.
We have three
Oh, wait.
wizards.
We have 3 wizards?
We have 3 wizards. This
I
is
should
going
have
to go great.
multi-class too.
Books matter.
Look at Megara.
I will prepare my weapon now.
Speaking of books, including the one that our lovely Ariel is currently trapped in, there are a couple of ways that you all can help join the chaos. As always, you can provide re-rolls. The princesses very much do appreciate them, and they very well may need them tonight. You can also offer them some buried treasure. There'll be loot throughout the Golden Meadow, and with your help, you'll be able to help them find it. Or if you're in a less charitable mood, you could spawn a monster instead. And you never know what kind of dangers lurk in dungeons like these. So...
Oh, good. We have spawn a monster on the day we have 3 wizards.
You sure do.
Yeah.
You sure do.
We're okay. It's totally fine.
You sure do. And as always, we have our final tier of our musical interlude, where for 2 minutes we have to sing everything that we say. And you all have...
Punzi's like a punchy wizard.
She's a punchy wizard. We love that. We love that about all of you. And hey, all of you have found ways to combine some of these donation tiers in truly
Y'all are great.
creative ways. And if we smash that goal tonight, they will be able to rewrite history. There is a very specific magical item somewhere in this tunnel that will allow them to make anything that they write down on a page real.
It's like a wish spell, but way more dangerous somehow.
It makes a note taker very happy.
And now, if you were here... Oh, please go ahead, Scrooge. Pardon.
I can make anything real.
You can make anything real.
Anything.
Ooh.
I have my concerns about that.
This is going to be great.
Now, a while back, we had... Was it our fate card or our wish that we were using to make Lilo a princess?
You used a wish.
We used a wish.
Though.
Now, if you remember
wish.
how long it took us to write a very particularly worded wish to make sure that there was no monkey's paw and that we would really give her her own piece of land to be a princess over. I'm curious to see what we'll do with a whole page.
Extremely
I'm ready.
curious.
Let's do it.
And break my world. It's not like I worked on it or anything. Anyway, Punzi, do you remember where last we left our princesses?
All right. Speaking of what I wrote down. Okay. So last week we started in Clucky's home, and Cindy tried to do a spell, and I guess the spell sort of went right, but Leia interrupted. Anyway, Ariel got stuck in a book, which we're still carrying around. And we knew that there were like specific components that Ariel had to get, or this is my hunch, is that it's specific components Ariel had to get out, or we could help her find whatever. Ariel's in a book. The rhyme to go to the Golden Meadow, we realized was totally real. So we followed it to the best of our ability, which meant Jasmine talked to fireflies. She's super cute. Her name was Sparkle. And the fireflies led us to where the reeds parted, and we were super scared of the naughty bird, which wound up being a giant goose. And we almost got away with it until her Jasmine and how did we get rid of the goose? We got past the goose. Oh, Cindy did hideous laughter. That's what it was. Sorry. My notes are opposite because so much happened. So we got past the bird, and then Cindy, we're going, and we saw these traps that were hanging, and Cindy has the dynamite stick, so she threw the dynamite stick into a trap. Trap got blown up, but then a bear came running at us, and it happened to be Little John, who I believe is still with us and is now sort of on our side because we're all worried about Robin and the purple spell stuff. But we found the stone lady. We helped the stone lady find her stone jaw. That all happened. And then a dog came looking for Cindy. So Cindy's in London? But yeah, so we helped the stone lady. We're going to go to the Golden Meadow down at the staircase, I believe. But Cindy ventured off with the super cute pup named Toby. And that's where we last left off.
Absolutely. On a mission to help give Maid Marian and the rest of her compatriots a safe place to shelter from Robin Hood and his merry men who've been corrupted by some strange force, a familiar looking force you think might be the same thing, the same purple potion that corrupted Mary Poppins. You were able to cure her. You think you might be able to cure Robin, but before you are able to do that, you need to make sure that the denizens of Sherwood Forest are safe. So with the help of Little John, who you were able to free of the corruption, you have found your way down to the entrance to what you think is the Golden Meadow, but the stone lady did warn you that there was something down there that was blocking the way, making it unsafe. So you know that is facing you. Toby, who's a good boy with a good nose, did absolutely rush to bring Cindy back. A mysterious person from London said that they were on their way to a cure to whatever this potion was, but they needed their expertise and the samples that they provided, specifically for Cindy. As you begin to step down into the staircase, Jasmine hears the little twinkle of her magic mirror as Cindy beams up from it and just says, "Hey, I think we're gonna need some of the warlock genie stuff. Can we borrow your carpet? Can you just come here?" And Jasmine will, after a moment to decide, will agree to join Cinderella in London to help her and her new compatriot to understand exactly what is going on with a strange purple potion. And Little John offers to guard the entrance for you all in case any of the merry men discover the opening to this sanctuary, and you all head down.
Okay, well, there's less of us than I would have liked going in, but we can.
It's just Leia and I right now, right?
Because Ariel's still in the book.
Right, it's just the two tanky girls going down.
It's the only reason why I'm so quiet right now.
Well, Pansy, it's not very often that we get to hang out one-on-one, so
it's true.
I think it'll be fun.
Let's do it. It'll be great.
And I'll just ignite my saber and proceed.
Oh yeah, now might be a good time to call the frying pan back. Oh, it's in space right now. That seems dangerous.
Do it.
Did Flynn Rider take it to space?
No, Flynn Rider didn't. Wait, maybe it's not in space. Maybe it's back at school.
Flynn had it, right?
Flynn had it, but then I gave it to May to go to space in case she needed to defend herself. You know what? If May still has it, I'll leave it with May. I've got my sword. Cool. I've got my sword. We're good. Frying pan less. Pansy goes down the steps.
All right.
And Ariel, you have spent an amount of time, you're not sure. It feels like forever, but also like 5 minutes. You've been going through book after book after book, consuming so much knowledge, every page full of new discoveries and information and all of these different ways to use magic that you didn't even realize that you had. the possibilities are endless. And you feel the power within you growing.
Ha! Who knew old Tentacles had all these pages in here? And I'm just gonna go through it. I mean, like, what do I see around me? I never got to experience it for myself.
You see just a small library study, wall-to-wall books. There's a corner that appears to be more practical with targets and mannequins and tables and piles of spell components. You've really been able to keep up a course of study.
Oh, so it's actually very nice in here. Okay, well,
It's very nice. You've really been enjoying yourselves, but then you hear, as though from very afar, the of a lightsaber activating. You think that maybe the princesses might need you. It might be time.
I kind of look around. I'm like, Mama Moon? Huh? What? How do I get out of here? And I'll start looking around, see if there's like an exit. I'll put my book down gently. I'm very meticulous about how I place the book, though, because I respect this space.
As soon as as you think of needing an exit, one of the walls with the shelves in front of you goes a little bit transparent, and you see what looks to be a little like the darkness of a pocket in front of you.
The darkness of a
I see the fabric and the shadow, and it's almost as though it's moving.
Oh, right. Can I go inside of this pocket?
You reach out, you can kind of push on it. And Punzi, you're starting to, like, your pocket has started to...
I think Ariel's good. Ariel? And I want to, like, open the pocket. Not fully letting her out yet, but just being like, hey, what's up?
Can you see me?
Yeah, you doing good in the book still? What's going on?
Are you guys okay?
I mean, it's just Leia and I now, so maybe you could help us. Are you good? You seemed very happy.
You know what? Honestly, these books are great, but I'm really interested in what you guys are doing right now. So yeah,
right.
Let me out. Where'd everybody go?
To London.
Yeah, mostly to London.
Yeah.
London.
They figured we had it, but like, we're glad you're here.
Uh-huh.
Wow, you guys managed to scare everybody away. I was only in the pocket for like 5 minutes.
Okay, no, they were needed on a very important mission.
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know? Okay, that makes sense.
Who else goes to London?
Not me.
Yeah,
I'm usually underwater.
Well, would you like, do you need help getting out?
Yes, I feel tiny. Yeah, I need assistance.
Can I scoop her out of my pocket?
I learned that word in the library, assistance.
So you're pushing against the pages of the book. Ariel, is there a spell you'd like to cast? Is there something you'd like to do with all of your newfound knowledge that will get you out of this book?
Oh my gosh. So, in my mind, my first thing is just like thinking of all these illusions, and now my illusions are malleable. So that's wild. So if I could like illusion a ladder, because I'm going up, right? Could I do that?
Sure.
I want to make this super ornately, just ridiculous, like golden ladder appear. And I'm like, yes, this is how we get out of here. And I want to start climbing up this ladder.
So ladder in my pocket?
So it's a ladder in your pocket. So it starts small, and it's like this little teeny tiny ladder, and then starts to grow and grow and grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger as Ariel goes from little tiny book size Ariel to very, very normal sized, human sized Ariel, hanging on this ladder that is like pushing out of your pocket as Punzi, I imagine you are trying to balance her while also trying to walk down this spiral staircase.
Yeah, I would like to think that like I've learned about balance where I can shift my body weight the other way where the ladder's coming out.
I'll try to help Ariel, like reach a hand out.
Thanks, Mama Moon. Oh, hey, Punzi, y'all look great. Oh man. You know, the only time I ever read that many books was when my dad made me sit in my room, and that was actually more fun than I thought it would be. All right, so
There's lots
everybody-
of books somewhere?
Lots of books in your pocket. You didn't know that was there?
No, I mean, I haven't spent a
seems
lot of
like
time in my
maybe we should-
pocket.
Maybe we should do library stuff, like maybe after.
Sure. What are y'all doing? What's happening?
Okay.
Where are
I
we?
get it.
And
I
as-
don't want you to go into this book right now. I super need you.
Okay. Fine.
Scrooge, as you are investigating the mural before you down in this strange temple or just destination ruin that you found yourselves in, you're beginning to hear voices from up above you. And the grinding of stone, as though something has shifted above you, and you're hearing voices get louder and closer as though they are echoing down a spiral staircase on their way down.
Is there a place to hide anywhere?
Sure, absolutely. So it's right now, you have found yourself in an underground, it looks to be some kind of cave system, completely, almost completely covered in this creeping golden crystal. The crystals have grown up almost as though they're submerged, almost like water flowing above, like stalagmites and stalactites forming columns. They're translucent, so it might be a little bit difficult to hide behind, but you think that you could find a little bit of cover, especially if they're not paying attention.
They're not real gold, are they?
They're golden color. You don't know. It could be gold dust. It could be signs of gold ore. You're not quite sure yet what this substance is.
For now, I'll hide behind one of these stalagmites as they come down the stairs.
Roll a stealth for me, please.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Uh, 13.
Okay. What's everyone's so Ariel, Punzi, and Leia, what are your passive perceptions?
Oh, it's just a regular old 12.
9.
14. I didn't think I was going to have the best one.
Yep. But you do.
What you do?
Incredible. So princesses, you come down the spiral staircase and you are starting to see like a warm golden light. You touch down onto the floor and you see that you do appear to find yourself at some kind of cave system, tunnel system. It already, you can tell it feels almost very labyrinthine. Like you can see above you where like the tree that you found yourselves traveling through, there is a root system there, but it's melding into this strange golden crystal formation that seems to be creeping along all of the walls, all of these stalagmites and stalactites that are just all of these rock formations along these cave walls. Leia, you notice that there also appears to be some kind of dressed stone, as though people had been here before. Taking a closer look, you see that part of this stone wall that had been built, there is a mural kind of inlaid in and painted with dyes, almost like a fresco. It appears to be some kind of story, and there are 3 little ducklings traveling through a forest to what could only be described as a golden meadow. There are other paintings you think are more pictographs, but they are covered up with that creeping golden crystal, which as you look over, you think you might see a shadow behind one of them.
I'll jump out and say, I find it first.
I run up and I get my lightsaber like up to him.
And I have my cane pointed towards the lightsaber.
And as soon as Scrooge jumps out, Megara, the fairy godmother, has called you to her castle, into her office. She said she is concerned about the princesses. They've been facing some kind of strange dark force that feels oddly familiar, and I'm really not sure what's going on, but I have this sense that they might need some help. The only painting I have of Sherwood is this old sort of illustration from a nursery rhyme called The Three Little Ducklings. But you can see that it's a recreation of three little ducklings walking towards a golden meadow. If you should be able to get somewhere into Sherwood through this painting. It feels urgent. You should go.
And you can't just send me directly in via teleportation circle or something?
I mean, that's the closest I've got. I don't know exactly where they are in the forest at the moment. This will get you there.
All right, so I'm armed with a Ugly Ducklings book and a general direction. Got it. Okay. Well, I have an empty wine glass, so I've got nothing better to do. Let's go.
As you princesses always say, painting logic. And you step through the painting, which steps you right through that mural of the three little ducklings, directly in between this conflict of your friend Leia holding a lightsaber at a large waterfowl, holding a cane. It's very confusing, but even more confusing than that, the crystal starts to move and form and shape. You hear an ominous rumbling sound as it forms itself into a serpent-like creature, and these crystalline fangs start to just grow down into its mouth. Everybody roll initiative.
This is chat's fault, isn't it?
Monsters.
Oh,
Oh, I got very good initiative. I still have a -1, but I have an
I did-
18.
A what?
18.
An 18. Wow.
wow! I got a 21.
Oh!
Thank you.
Punzi, I'm not from here. Is this another goose?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Also,
maybe.
hi, Meg.
I'm
Goose?
not good with birds. It's not in
Who
one.
are you? A
Hi.
goose?
Are you
I'm
a goose?
clearly a duck.
Okay, clear is not a thing here. As everyone has
Those
pointed
two
out to
eggs
me,
on the side of your head.
I am an alien. As everyone here wants to remind me.
I sit back and I'm like, wow, you guys have managed to somehow become more chaotic since I've left. This is wild.
Also,
Are we fighting? Are we fighting the duck? What's happening here?
I got a 22.
Nice.
5.
That we weren't chaotic enough. So yeah. we got more
Megara's
chaotic.
Megara's not prepared.
fair. You
Ariel-
just got here.
Ariel, what was your initiative?
I
Sorry.
totally got a 6, so you know I'm
Up in my head.
side blinded.
Okay, cool. So that leaves Punzi. No, I'm wrong. Scrooge, you are first in initiative. My barbarian friend. What would you like to do?
First, I'll rage because everyone's trying to take my money, and I'll run towards it with my with my bag of money and my cane, and I'll hit the crystal monster with both my cane and my bag of gold.
Sure. Like any respectable duck just
All
gives a
right.
bag of gold to yeet at people. We love that.
Uh,
Roll to hit.
First is 18.
That hits.
All right.
That's at 27.
Uh,
Terrifying.
and and that's 13 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
And 19 to hit for the what's the second? 19
yes,
to
the
hit.
19 will certainly hit.
And that's and that's only an 8 for the second hit.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Anything else you'd like to do? You land it like 2 good whacks. The like crystalline form just like around its like shell starts to like chip off and crack as it rears back in pain.
I'll make sure there's no pieces of gold that fell out of the bag, and get ready for the next round.
You're golden. You're doing great. Excellent. Punzi, what would you like to do?
How big is this snake?
It's very
Snake.
large. It's kind of come up. It's larger than all of you. It's starting to pull from other crystal formations along the walls, and it's starting to just kind of like build itself out of those crystal formations in the cave to attack you. It is blocking any further movement down the tunnel.
Bunsy, don't cut off its head. It might grow 2 more.
That's up to chat.
I've seen it done before.
That's what I was going for. Okay. I don't know my frying pan. Are there stalactites that I could possibly? What I would like to do is I want to stalactite my hair up and then hit it a couple times. That's the goal. I want to chop off its head, just smack it in the face a few times.
Go for it.
Cool. So I want to say I want 3. Okay, so 18 for the first hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet.
Nice.
18 for the second hit. $19 for the third. I was like math.
You
So-
hit on all strikes.
Sweet. And so what I would like to do is I want Booming Blade, but I also want to use my Branding Smite with
Sure.
my fun sword. Sweet.
Sure.
Okay. D10. Okay. 7. So that's 10, and then where my D4? So then 14 on the first hit. Maths. And then 9. 13 on the second hit.
Okay.
And then 7, 10, and then 11 on the third hit. So that's 4. That's 38 points of damage.
Incredible. Y'all have in 2 rounds already done 79 points of damage to this creature. Look at you. We got the beefy kids today. Incredible. Very, very proud of you. Anything else you'd like to do, Punzi?
No, I'd like to stay. I'm hoping that I'm like stalactited up to something where I'd like just sort of swing up there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You look very cool. Leia, what would you like to do?
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing for it. I'm gonna because I've been right up against Scrooge and he just started hitting it with his money. I'm just gonna look over and be like, we have no interest in your credit, Mike. Okay, hold on. And then I will swing twice for it. Oh, that second one definitely does not hit. Whoops. And there are no rerolls yet. And
Not just yet.
just throwing that out there. The first one is
No, I think
it's like a 24 to hit.
that'll certainly hit. I think.
Yeah, I figured.
I think that our friends, beyond the fourth wall, are real interested in these monsters.
They do seem to be scheming against us, and I find that rude. Okay, so let's see. I've got. I'm gonna smite it a couple times. Let's do a 3rd level smite. Actually 6, 8, 9. Let's do 34 points of damage.
34.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's terrifying.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's going to be it for now.
Okay, so it's going to rear back and attack 3 times. Ooh, okay. So, going in order of the ones that targeted, but actually, I'll go in order of AC, just for kindness' sake. So that is an 18 plus 9 for the first one. That's it, Leia. I'm very, very sorry. 15 plus 9, so that's like a 25 to Scrooge. I'm fairly certain that hits. And then Megara, that's a 16 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
Just because you're in the middle.
Ah! Fairy godmother.
So that is only 15 points of damage. But that'll be 12 points of slashing. And it appears to be it's 3 points of some kind of magical damage. It feels just like straight arcane damage. So you actually can be immune to that, Megara,
Oh, why?
because it's just pure magic.
I can be immune to pure magic?
Just pure magic,
Pure
you are
magic.
immune to it.
Because you don't believe in magic. Ah. Oh, God.
We just got 7 rerolls, friends.
Thank you.
Whoa!
Thank you so much.
I forgot, if you're standing close to me, you get an extra d4 of radiant damage for everything that you do.
Who? Me?
Yeah. Everybody! I got a fun sword now, Meg!
Ooh! A lot
So-
has changed since you all left me to die.
We weren't...
Forgive me if I'm
That
not
is
happy
not-
to be here.
Well, that's not quite what happened at all. And we'll talk about it soon.
Oh, only because I didn't do the dying part of that.
We're very happy you didn't do the dying part.
And we very much trust you not to die, because you're very strong.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
So for our lovely Scrooge, don't forget that as you're raging, that is half damage for the slashing damage. So it's only 6 points of damage for the slashing damage, but you do take
great.
the full 3. So you take 9 points of damage.
Whew.
And Leia, I think you, unless you're resistant to slashing damage, I think you take the full 15. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. It hits Leia, and Leia just goes,
As it just like strikes out at each of you with its fangs.
I would
and
like to
that's-
think that if you're going to strike with fangs at a woman from Star Wars, it just slashes my outfit into a crop top, right? Into like a perfectly cut. A perfectly
exactly
cut
what it is.
Amidala
Yes. I did
Padme
it in-
crop top.
Every show. I'd love that.
You got more fashionable.
Yeah. I'm going full Padme white crop top.
Proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
This is
Excellent.
beautiful.
Ariel, what would you like to do?
Oh, well, I mean, how does it look? Does it look like it's on its last throes?
It is starting to look. The
Starting.
pieces of crystal are starting to just kind of crumble off of it. It's looking like it's having trouble retaining its shape.
Its shape? Huh. This is a creature, right? Like, this is a thing. For sure. It's
As opposed to
like, it's not like an... Like, I should probably do, like, a check, right? Like, can I tell that this isn't, like, some elemental or just, like,
So-
some illusion?
from what you can see, it definitely doesn't appear to be an illusion.
Right.
It is a creature that seems to have kind of just like formed out of the crystal that is lining this cave and seems to have taken over this cave.
Okay.
That's kind of what you
Well, I want to try to polymorph it.
Okay, sure.
I wanna see if I can-
Save? That's a save for me.
It has
right?
a wisdom save of 15.
Sure, that's a wisdom save. I have a. Oh my god, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh my gosh! Only when I want to bust out the new. Yeah, you know what?
I'm
Can
so
I?
Sorry. Would you
Do we
like
have
to use-
rerolls?
I want to use
Do
my
a
reroll
reroll. Yeah.
to force you to reroll. Because
Okay.
why not?
This
We
one
want to
goes
make
away.
this
We'll put it
happen.
down. That's fine.
Nat 20s though, we respect those here, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 12.
Okay. So for this lasts for an hour. This does require some concentration. So it's one action for the casting time. It lasts for an hour. Basically the target drops to it makes a new form. So if I could, I would just turn it into a bunny.
A little crystal bunny.
Just a little crystal bunny. It can't do any spells. It can't
Okay.
speak. It can't take any other actions other than, like, moving.
Being a bunny?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
being a bunny. So that's what I'll do.
So this huge
It's just a
crystal
little bunny rabbit.
giant
Cute.
fang snake just goes.
Yep.
I pet it.
Oh,
And I
have
pick it up.
complicated feelings now about how many times we've hit this thing that's now a bunny.
I pick it up and I'm like, guys, now what's the real problem here? what's actually?
I'm sorry. You pet it and you picked up the bunny.
Yeah,
It
we
didn't
Oh.
did.
bite you.
Oh, it can try.
Oh,
It
no,
can try.
yeah,
I'll
it's
hold
fine.
it. I'll hold it at like arm's length if it's aggressive.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it.
Roll it. If it does-
Disadvantage, that's
If
a
it does try to
4.
bite me.
Okay, it definitely tries to bite you.
Okay.
Meg, I will allow it. We're still technically in initiative. Is there anything that you would like to do?
I mean, I got it. If you want it, I'll hold it to you. If you.
No,
I'm still
this,
gonna pet it.
this is all you. This looks like the job is done.
It's a cute bun bun.
welcome back, Meg. Thank you for jumping in and assisting.
I
I'll give
miss
Meg
you
a big
so
hug.
much. If I see Meg, I'm gonna wait. I saw Meg. I'd be like, oh my god. You know, I didn't mean to leave you down there, but it was a really stressful moment, and I hope you can forgive us.
We did try very, very hard to get back to you.
I'm just holding this rabbit like this.
Look, this is the way I see it. I get a free pass to use at any point in time from here on out, okay?
Yeah?
Just a free pass, just a magical free pass. I don't have any specifics on what I'll need it for at this moment, but
Oh.
yeah.
I feel like you already kind of live like that, but I support your choice.
Anything you need ever.
Can we talk about what's changed here since the last time I saw you all?
Ah, the goose.
What? Also, the magic. You guys are you ladies are radiating different types of arcana right now.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Well, I'm picking up some wizarding schools here.
I read some books. Yeah.
Just books.
What kind of books?
A fourth book. We realized I only had 3 books growing up, and I found a 4th book.
Total.
I stole some
Total.
books from my patron.
I'm glad you are all friends and you all here to catch up. But who are you and what are you doing here?
Oh,
Hi, talking duck. I'm a fish.
Duck?
Nice to meet you.
Why is there a
Nice to
talking
meet you.
duck here? Sir?
You're very
Oh.
polite.
We're in a rim of gold?
I'm sorry?
Golden crystal.
We're in
Is
the
this a-
Golden Meadow,
Ooh.
because
Is this
it's
a-
golden.
Anything to do with this this book about the 3 ugly ducklings that was given to me? Are you one of those ducks?
No, but where did you get that?
From Fairy Godmother.
sick burn.
It's a 5th book! I want to take it from Meg and try and read it.
A 5th book.
It's the storybook actually that you recognize. It's a similar copy as to the one that Lady Cluck had in her home. That featured many collected tales, but one of them is the story of the 3 little ducklings.
Great,
Okay,
I pocketed
wow.
it.
Hello. I'm General Organa, and I'll extend a hand.
I'll take her hand and shake with my wing.
And you are?
Scrooge McDuck, adventurer, trillionaire,
Oh.
and I'm here to following the journals of Isabella Finch.
You have an unfamiliar accent and you're a trillionaire. Are you a member of the
It's
Galactic
not that
Empire?
unfamiliar. It's pretty. I think it's pretty clear.
Are you? I was just asking if you are part of the Empire.
No. I don't know an empire. I'm a capitalist. I'm not a part of any.
Ah, basically the
Monarchy
same
or
thing. Not a fan.
Oh.
Well, I just met you. I'm not exactly a fan of you either. You're pointing your light sword at me or whatever it is.
Now, Mama Moon, you know not everyone can choose whether they're a victim of capitalism or not. Sometimes you're just
true.
stuck in the system.
You're right. There is no such thing as ethical consumption under capitalism. However, trillionaires are actually like particularly a problem. Anyways,
What about a monarchy?
What is a
What
trillionaire?
have you know.
what kind of freedom do you propose for your people?
Is
you
it
know, I don't
real?
have people
Or can
anymore.
everyone grow up to be king, queen, or princess?
My planet blew up.
Oh,
I did not know I was being transported into an existential crisis.
I'm sorry. I didn't know your planet blew up.
This is every
Fine,
day
you're
for me,
general.
Meg.
For you?
Every day.
For all of us.
All right, book number 5. What does it say? Where do we go? Where can I get some wine?
Cool. I opened book number
3 million
5.
questions.
Is there anything in the 3 Ducklings book that gives us a path to go on?
While they're talking, I ask the duck, so what is a trillionaire?
It's just it's a number. So if you have I guess if you have one of something, you'd be so it signifies the amount of something, particularly money or gold that you might have. It's probably not best way to introduce. Let's not worry about it right now. I'll go over it later. It's a number. It's just a big number.
A big number.
Right.
Oh. Wow, 1 trillion bunnies. That sounds amazing.
That's a nightmare you're describing.
A nightmare? I like bunnies. Hey guys, y'all want 1 trillion bunnies? I'm gonna go over to them.
No, not like that one. Not even a little bit.
Can we
And
specify the bunnies?
As you say that, you hear that other ominous rumbling sound as you had to say it because now I have to do it.
Oh, God.
The crystal starts to like reform itself into small bunnies, just running towards you down the walls, across from the ceiling, which are very, very high now, just coming down, forming into one giant rabbit.
Ariel. Oh, Ariel. Oh, that's not. Whatever your response is to this, please, for the next 2 minutes, sing it.
Would everyone like to roll initiative again, or would we like to keep the same initiative all the time for all of the monsters that chat has decided to spawn for you?
I would love to keep mine.
Guys, this is the best thing you've ever done in this chat. Oh, let's keep my initiative. Why not?
I'm dead last, but that's fine.
I'll run first at the living nightmare.
I like wine.
Oh man, this is. Ariel looks up. She's like, "This is great. Everything is coming true. Oh man, what do we do?"
Scrooge, you're facing a giant rabbit here in the Golden Meadow. What would you like to do first?
I'll run straight at it with my 2 things, and I'll use the first rule is an 18, and then the second roll is a 22 to hit.
22.
An 18 and a 22 to hit.
Those will certainly hit.
22.
Next we'll roll the damage.
Singing
And,
combat.
The first
Roll
hit
the
is
damage,
a
roll the damage, roll the damage, roll
hang on.
the damage, roll it, roll it, roll it,
Hang
roll
on,
it,
hang on,
roll it,
hang on.
roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
All right. First hit is a wow. The first hit is a 20 to hit.
Ooh.
20 damage. 20 damage to hit. Because I also have radiant damage for the first hit that I hit a monster with.
Woo!
And then the second hit is going to be a 9.
That had me.
9 damage, certainly. So
So
29
29
points
total.
of that
29
sort.
total damage.
The rabbit is very upset. And more pieces of the crystal start to fall off. Woo!
Okay, I'm
And
loving
on
this.
that note, our musical interlude ends.
Incredible.
Thank
Hansi, what would you
God.
like to do?
I'm sick.
Okay, cool. I don't have to sing. The melody hit my brain. So I would like to think that I've never gotten down from dangling on that stalactite.
Oh no,
I'm
you're still there.
just hanging. So I'm gonna try to hit the bun a few times.
Great.
That's not gonna do it.
We have 7 rerolls.
Cool.
Oh wait, we used one of them. Oh no, we got another one though. So yeah, we have 7.
13? Does that hit the bun?
13 does not hit the bun.
All right. Can I want to reroll.
Rocky boy.
I want to smack the
Take a
bun
reroll.
bun.
Take a reroll.
Cool. 17?
17 will hit.
Sweet. So there's 1. Oh. 19.
Yes, both will hit.
Ooh. And then 20. Dirty
Very
20.
nice.
Cool. Also, Scrooge, I've got my radiant damage. Make sure you added that in. If you're standing
Oops.
somewhere sort of near me, you get a D4 for every time you smack.
An extra D4. Now you're allies.
Right. And
Ooh.
I would like to
Beautiful.
think that
Remember
it
that.
like emanates in a golden way because of the whole punsy thing.
It
So
does.
maybe we've got a gold bond.
Oh,
Um Okay. So I'm hitting this beam. Okay, so 10, so 13, and then 11. Maths. 11 for my first hit. So 13 for my second hit. And 5, 10. Cool. And then 14 for my second hit, or my third hit. So 4,
13, 14, and what?
11, 12, and 14.
11, 12, and 14. Okay, excellent. I
So
you don't have to do that.
37.
I got it.
37.
Incredible. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, I'm just swinging up in the stalactites.
Let me re-roll my initiative. And I got lower. That's what I thought I was going to do. Great. So, Ariel, go right ahead. What would you like to do?
Oh, well, this giant bunny doesn't seem to be bringing any joy to my friends, so I guess I should do something about it. I look and I'm just gonna do a regular old mind spike. Why not?
Is that a concentration spell?
This one is it's just one action.
Okay,
And
just double check and make sure, because
the duration is concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay, so
Also, what does that mean?
So you would know, as a newly minted illusion wizard, that you currently have a polymorphed baby bunny that is really
That
a
I am
snake.
still holding. Yes.
And if you lose concentration on that polymorph, it becomes a
that's-
snake again.
That's
So
that's bad.
If you cast a spell that has it requires
bad.
concentration, you will
That-
lose concentration on the polymorph and then do
Oh,
that
yeah.
spell. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
are welcome to cast Mind Spike. However, you are also
Then
aware
it
of the
blows up
consequences.
in my hand.
Don't
Okay.
let go of that bunny.
I won't. So from here, what we're gonna do is how close am I to this rabbit actually?
How close would you like to be?
Not close. I'd hope that I'd backed up a little bit because the size is intimidating. Just back up like maybe 30 feet at the
You
very
don't have
least.
30 feet. It's still pretty close quarters in here. You could probably
Oh,
get
it's
about
close.
15. You could probably
Then
get about 15.
I'll
feet
back up 15, absolutely. And I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with this thing in my hand. Oh my god.
As long as you don't cast a different spell that requires concentration, you can totally cast another spell. It just, you need to make
Yeah.
sure you're not casting a spell that
it requires me to concentrate.
correct.
I can do this. Okay. So, what I want to do, all of that is concentrating, and then we're not gonna counterspell that. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can get it to be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can really do much. Like, I could probably throw an illusion out at it. I'm gonna minor illusion a
Okay.
carrot. I'm gonna do. It's a 30-foot range. It's a 5-foot area. So if I could get like a 5-foot carrot just to throw in its face.
Sure. And is that like a wisdom save?
It'll have to. It's just an illusion. It has no save on it or anything. I mean, I could probably try to do like a bluff like check with it.
Yeah, why don't you roll
Yeah.
either a persuasion, a performance, or a deception check, whichever
Let's
is
do
highest
that.
for you.
That works, and that's funny because my persuasion is the best. All right, let's see what we get. 22.
Okay, so it will be distracted by this minor illusion of this giant carrot. So this giant crystalline, very lightly glowing gold rabbit that is actually a swarm of tiny rabbits made of golden crystal will just turn
This
and
is
face
cute.
this carrot, which will mean that Meg, you have advantage on your attack. What would you like to do?
Woo!
Figure out what to do with you, bunny.
Well, I wasn't going to attack. I was going to actually
Or
cast
whichever.
haste on Bunzi.
Excellent. So I will say then the next attack has advantage on it. You're welcome to cast haste on Fancy.
Cool. Yeah, Megara will turn to Punzi. Yeah, you go, you get him. Yeah.
Okay.
So haste will give you double your speed, a +2 bonus to your AC, advantage on dex saving throws, and you get an extra action.
Oh. I'll go get
yes.
him.
And it can be used only to take the attack. One weapon attack only. Or dash, disengage, hide.
Cool.
Yeah, it lasts
Okay.
for a minute.
So Punzi is after Scrooge in the initiative, so we'll hit up Scrooge first. What would you like to do, Scrooge?
Is that giant bunny still distracted?
It certainly is.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. When it comes to fighting, I got one thing to do, which is run at it enraged because it's taken all of my gold. So I'm gonna go rush at it again and hit it twice. Okay.
Great, roll to hit.
So say. Oh crap! All right. 19 and 26 to hit.
Those will certainly hit.
Okay. 10 and 11, so 21 damage plus a d4. 4?
Yes, D4 radiant, 21 damage plus D4 radiant. Excellent, excellent.
So 22 damage.
Excellent. All right. This thing is starting to have trouble holding its form together. Hunzi, bring us home.
Okay. Sorry, I want to use haste. Okay. I got so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna hit it 3 times, and then if I can do that on my 4th action, because I have haste in theory, because I can move quicker. Can I, if it's still up, wrap my hair around it several times to knock it down?
Yes.
I love this.
Cool. Okay. Woo. 16. So 21 to hit first.
That'll hit.
16 to hit the second time?
Doesn't hit.
Okay,
Just
okay.
misses.
That's fine. That's cool.
You have rerolls if you'd like them.
Ooh. Gonna hold on the reroll for una momento. And then 24 to hit. Technically, I guess the second time because the second one failed.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do it? Should I do it a third time? Should I do it?
You have haste.
Oh, right.
Oh, you could
You have to do
surge.
it.
Okay.
You're
I
a
get
fighter.
again. Cool. Oh, wow. That's another 24. Okay, I hit it
Oh,
3
yeah.
times. I hit it 3 times. And let's do some math. Oh, okay. So it's a 10. So 15, and then so 17 for my first hit. And then 3, 8, 12 for my second hit.
Okay.
And 9, 10, 14. So 15 for my third hit. So 7, 8, 9. So that's 44 points of damage. Is it still up?
No. You land your final hit and describe it to me.
Okay, so I would like to, as I'm coming down with my sword, because I'm on the stalactite, I would like to think that because I have haste and I feel like I can be super speedy and invincible, I swing around the bunny, sword out, and each time I like swing around, I hit it again and again and again. And as I land on the ground, sword in hand, it falls.
Incredible. And as it falls, it hits the cave floor and it just shatters into all of these teeny tiny gleaming golden pieces. There's just a pile of shining golden crystalline, like little teeny tiny pieces, little shards in front of you.
Whew, that was awesome.
So, guys, let's just not say the things that we don't want out loud.
That's a great idea. Also, we should do something about the bunny. The little one.
Isn't it just so cute?
It is biting.
How long is it gonna last like this?
Snack
Like an
cantrip some
hour.
carrots. I would like to snack cantrip some carrots and
Um,
hand it to the bunny.
Scrooge, do you live here?
No, I came here. I have a chopper who's going to pick me up in about a couple hours. But I was hoping to get something done while it was here.
Well, so were we. And it would seem that it is wildly dangerous down here. Far more than it has any sense being. It almost seems like these things are being placed down here out of nowhere. Odd.
Agreed.
So
I apologize for coming in hot. I suggest maybe we work together.
I apologize for coming in hot as well. I will probably do it again.
That's fair.
That's what we do.
Oh man, so this is good practice. What else are we getting into, guys? What?
We are on kind of a mission.
Yeah, is
What
there
are
a
we
path
doing?
anywhere?
There is. So there is just like the tunnel continues ahead of you. You all also still see that same illustration that is covered up with that like creeping crystal. Some of it's come away. It looks as though that there is still a little bit more to this mural. I'll also say Meg and Scrooge, actually. Scrooge with your knowledge of gold, and Meg with your arcane knowledge, and the fact that like you could tell that there was something to this creature that wasn't as effective against you that maybe it should have been. There's something about these crystals that are like lying in the pile in front of you.
Can I do an Arcana check? Or is that kind of what you're saying? Is my innate Arcana check is telling me that?
You can do a little bit. You can try and investigate a little bit more closely, or if anyone's got like Identify or something like that, you're welcome to cast it.
Oh, I probably do have Identify. Got this big old spell book full of spells.
I should have Identify.
I love that for you. I love it better in song. 2 minutes. Starts now.
I will cast Identify on the small crystals shining with light. I'm looking in my spell book to find it now, and I will cast this spell.
What do you see in these gleaming gems? I'm not sure if I wanna touch them.
As you focus for a moment, your consciousness stilling and reaching out to these crystals, you find them full of power.
Power, power, what kind of power?
As you hold one in your hand, it feels as though it's begging to be used. You know that your Identify spell has been more powerful than it should be, as though you are gaining more insight and more magical power with this one spell than you even thought you should have access to.
What does it do? What are the schools?
It's less about a school. It feels more like a component.
A component of what?
You seem to feel as though if you were to use this for a different spell, it would allow you to cast it at a higher level.
It's an empowering crystal.
I would like to warn you, Meg. We've been running into some trouble. There's been powerful adventurers and lovely magic users that have been corrupted.
This feels a bit warlocky, I'm not going to lie. Finding power and making a deal, what will I lose this time?
I'm also going to sneak up behind Ariel and just, with a tap on the shoulder, cast protection from good and evil. Because she seems to be still really wanting to hold on to this rabbit that's stressing me out.
So
It's okay, Mama Moon. I've got it under control. We've got an hour with this cutie. Oh, you want to hold him?
No.
Blood, blood, blood. All I want is blood.
What? So what did I identify? Was it the crystal shards on the ground, or was it this crystal rabbit itself?
Shards on the ground. after
Okay.
you defeated the monster.
So I'm going to pick up the shards and pocket them, maybe put them in my component pouch. Is everyone cool if I take a few of these for the road?
Just
I'm cool with it.
protect yourself.
That's what you're for, my dear.
There, but from the inside, I can't hit that. Leia is just stressed, and that's the end of the musical interlude. Leia is just like, every one of my friends are trying to hurt themselves.
Well, we have a paladin. We can do whatever we want, right?
This is great. Yeah.
And Scrooge,
Tossing
you
out
remember Isabella's journal does mention that this ruin did exist above a mine. This was a mine that, but it was unclear as to what they were mining here. It's very possible with this crystalline formation that this was the resource that they were looking for, but it has taken over this space, and clearly something is going on with it.
A mine. So they were mining these crystals? Is that what I'm...
It's possible. You think that, I mean, unless you can find something else that would be of an equal kind of value, but this looks like incredibly powerful magical components.
I suppose I'll take a couple of these crystals, but they don't really interest me. I think there's something else going on down here. So... But is everybody cool if I take a couple of these crystals, put them...
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
same
they
thing
might-
goes. If it turns you
Okay.
evil, I don't want to have to hurt you.
they might empower you. I mean, if you can cast some of your, I don't know, whatever you can, your songs or however you cast, you could do it potentially more powerfully.
I don't really cast, I do a lot of investing.
Ah,
I
in
hear them
young
say that.
startups that may have a large need in different industries, but I don't do a lot of casting.
so you're
I
a
hear them now.
banker bard.
Oh.
Wait, are you a, what do you do?
Barbarian.
Barb. Oh,
Ah.
got it. That I was confused with the singing. Okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
There's a little bard in all of us today.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
They
To
talk
catch-
about how these crystals are like making them more powerful, and do I feel? I'll stare into the little rabbit's eyes and try to feel if I feel any of that from this rabbit.
What is your intention? Are you trying to talk to the rabbit? Are you like asking for some what?
I'm trying to discern it for myself. Like I wasn't mistaken. Like when Meg picked up some crystals, it was because she picked them up and it felt like she could cast things at
Mhm.
a higher level. This thing that I have is made of those crystals, right?
Mhm.
So do I feel that same? I'm trying to see if we have a bond here, like if I'm getting the same feeling she was describing. I guess that's like
you
an arcana
want
thing.
a bond?
Not with this rabbit. Just
Are you sure? Because that's what it sounded like to me. Is you
Oh
wanted
my
a bond
God.
with this rabbit? Yeah, I did. No,
I
tell
can
me what you
bond.
want.
I can bond with the rabbit if this is where it's going.
No, it's up to you.
No need to
Up
do
to you.
that, actually. It feels like you don't need to. It feels like,
It just sounds like the right path of things. You know, I'm staring into its eyes. We've had a good 5 minutes together. What's going on, little rabbit?
Very cute.
I would like
It's
to
very
remind
pretty.
you that I
Very
did
cute.
cast protection from good and evil on Ariel.
You did. Ariel, roll either a persuasion or a performance check.
I love this for me. Okay, I'm gonna use my real die for once.
We have reroll.
That's awesome. A dirty 20. Aw, you're just so sweet. I knew you were sweet under all of that cold crystal and glass and minerals. Yes, you're so precious. Oh, and I'll actually just snack cantrip some real like crystal carrots for it.
So and then it'll look at you and go, and then it'll poof into like a top hat, like a magician's top hat. And it'll go, and it'll poof again into like a stage magician's magic wand. Then it'll go, and then it'll poof back into a rabbit.
You're so precious. Your name's Shiny. I'm naming it Shiny, everybody.
That's lovely.
Don't don't. Mama Moon, please leave Shiny alone. I know you don't like Shiny.
I have nothing against Shiny. I have everything against the large snake creature that it was before it was a rabbit, and the fact that it's only going to be a rabbit for an hour.
We got time for that later, okay? Just for now, enjoy the moment.
Would you be interested in licensing Shiny so that we could make it into plushies, things that we could possibly... I think there's maybe a large market for people who may want to purchase Shiny.
Everyone be careful, he's casting capitalism.
What is license? What's licensing? I didn't read that in my books.
Don't worry about it. I'll draw up a nice contract and we'll talk about it later. I think could be very lucrative for you and your adventuring team.
Shiny, lots of carrots. That sounds fun. Okay, we might have to talk about that. I want carrot, Shiny. Yeah. And what do I get from this bond? Like, what do I learn? Anything at all? Or is this just, I'm happy just to have the love of Shiny, honestly.
You get the feeling that for as long as you can maintain this bond with this animal, if you choose, any spell you can cast it at its highest level. However, there is a chance that something could go wrong.
I love this.
That's amazing. That's
this
like
is
a wish
amazing.
spell.
It's a very, very Ariel spell.
I'm very happy. All right. Come on, Shiny. You're coming with me. All right.
It'll turn into a little tiara.
All right, Shiny. You sit tight. Okay, good. All right. We're ready. So what are we looking for again?
The
We keep asking that
Golden
question.
Are there any clues from this, any other clues from this mural about the location of the Golden Meadow, or if we're on the right track, or if we should just head down further into the tunnel?
Punzi, have you investigated this book 5 yet?
My fifth book, did it teach me anything?
The fifth book, it's just that same nursery rhyme. But the illustration in the book that you see looks like there's more to it. As though it was like cut off at the page, and it's cut off kind of in the same way that this mural on the wall is, but it's been, instead of being cut off, it's grown over with crystal.
Ow.
Like, it's the same exact thing, or is it like a flipped image?
It's the same. It's
Okay.
You can hold it up, it looks exactly the same. They're both cut off in roughly the same spot. One, it just looks like it was just like only half of it was printed in the book. The other one, it looks like there is more to it. It's just been covered over with this crystal.
Cool. I would like to get my frying pan back now.
From the depths of time and space and the Millennium Falcon and gosh knows where else this frying pan has gone to. Just
Oh, please don't let it put a hole in the falcon. It can't take another.
Can I hold it? But the way I would like to call it back, can I hold it where that seam is? Possibly a little bit where the crystal's covering.
Yeah, sure. Wait, so you want it to go through the wall damage the wall?
I wanted to pop off some of the crystal. So maybe not necessarily like on the other side
So
of it completely.
along
Along that
along it.
seam. Yeah. Just so it maybe flakes a little of that off.
Absolutely. Sure. That's fine. What I'll say, roll persuasion for me. Or performance, whichever's higher.
Ooh, performance. Okay. Oh, hey, that's another 20.
Hey, okay, so
I love this.
So what happens is, as you are calling your frying pan, you notice that the crystal, as you think, oh, I want this crystal to part from the wall in the path of the frying pan, it obligingly does that for you. As the frying pan goes through.
That's spooky.
It's less that the frying pan itself kind of hits it across, and more
It makes way.
it just moves out of the way for you.
Does it show any more of like the nursery rhyme?
So there is the mural has now been cleared a lot more as the crystals start to, and you see the three little ducklings venturing down through that tree in the same way and accessing what appears to be a long flat space with this glittering crystalline meadow. And as they step into the meadow, you see that one of them is playing like a little bit of a flute, and the crystal from the meadow is rising up into shapes for it, forming fruit and a beautiful river and herd animals like cows and sheep and buildings and houses, and you see it just start to grow and evolve into this little town. And Scrooge, you take note of that musical instrument. Looks like maybe that might be the artifact that Isabella was describing.
Ooh. Ariel's amazed by everything.
And it does appear that as that mural continues, it is continuing in the direction of just like forward down the tunnel.
Leia's concerned by everything.
I think everything we need to know is here, but I think what we're looking for might be further down.
All right, then we'll happily follow your lead.
All right, walk this way. And I saunter down as my
Unless it
little
leads
duck.
to the endless spiral of capitalism, which eventually ends in an empire that is not sustainable and will fall by the hands of the people.
Pot calling the kettle black. You're a princess, right?
I'm a
Queen?
general.
All right. Well,
I feel like we're gonna have to talk about this someday.
Shiny
We've
turned
got
into
a
top
lot
hat.
to talk about.
I'm flaunting this top hat.
Yeah, absolutely. So you make your way down. So the tunnel kind of goes downhill and then opens into a much wider cavern. And looking ahead, you see again the same, but even more elaborate rock formations of these golden crystals. You notice that some of them seem to be more of a dull, like pale gold stone, as opposed to this like crystalline structure. And it seems to go on for 100 feet or so. It looks beautiful, but it's very, very still, and the gold, the sparkle golden of the crystal is not the same in this room as it has been.
I
Like
want to go and touch it.
Of course you do.
Yeah, you know me. I want to look at it, feel if it's like real gold. Any gold dust on my fingers to kind of, dust off.
So the first thing that happens is you step forward a couple of feet and you immediately plop, and you hear little drips of water as you stand, and you realize, and ripples push forward in front of you, and you realize you have disturbed what is a very, very still pool of water, reflecting a ceiling above that is that like golden structure.
Wow.
And
So
I
look
also
up.
need you to roll a Constitution saving throw because you touched.
Yes!
Ah!
My constitution, wait, where is that saving throw? Yeah, my constitution saving throw isn't just a +2. Oh, nice. 19.
Okay.
I hope that was enough.
So what happens is Shiny
oh my
goes
god.
and will pop back into a bunny and just kind of like slide down and like push to your chest so that you.
Okay. Thank you, Shiny. Thank you, Shiny. I'll back up. Guys, look at all this water everywhere. Can I control
careful.
it
Oh,
with
go ahead.
my trident? Can I control any of it? I'm just curious. I want to form like a ball of water and just pull it up.
Okay. So you're able to kind of pull a little bit, but it looks as though there's some kind of resistance
Right. Okay.
And it takes a second to kind of pull through, and as it pulls up, it touches some of that more the golden crystalline formation, and as it touches it, that stalagmite changes its clarity and is now more of like a dull goldish stone as opposed to a crystal.
Oh. Guys, we got some funky water over here.
What did you say it was reflecting off the ceiling?
So
Look up.
It looks as though on a closer look you see what look to be as though you're looking at it from very far away. Landscape even. Like you think you can see like the shape of a tree, the shape of a fence, maybe a structure somewhere, but all covered in this golden crystal.
How far up is the ceiling?
You think it's probably 40 or 50 feet up.
And there's still stalactites?
There are stalagmites and stalactites you're seeing as they're starting to kind of almost grow together towards each other, but the stillness of that water was starting to was a little bit of like an optical illusion, which is why Ariel missed it at first, because she just wasn't looking for it.
I'm Ariel.
It made it look as though like the floor was full of all of these stalagmites, where actually it was mostly reflecting the stalactites from the ceiling.
I think the Golden Meadow is above us.
When he says that, I want to throw my hair up to the nearest stalactite and try to hoist myself up there.
Okay.
I don't touch the ceiling. I just want to get up there first.
All right.
What kind of stalactite are you looking for?
So there's the golden crystal, and then there's the duller gold, right? Those are the two different ones?
There's one that looks more like rock, and then there's one that looks more like a crystal.
I want to go for the rock because it seems more naturey. Crystal hasn't been nice to us so far. That's my theory. Super perceptive.
Okay.
This crystal's been really nice.
It changes into a top hat again. So as you throw your hair up to that stalactite, roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Boof. No. 13? Sorry. I should reroll? Okay. $21.
Okay, so there is a moment where as you wrap your hair around this stalactite and you see that like nice golden sheen of your blonde hair start to go dull, and it feels heavy. And as you pull it back, just out of instinct, it comes back to your hands, and just a little part of it, it feels as though it's been turned to stone.
I rush to Rapunzel and her hair.
Do I see this?
Yeah, it should be in full view of everyone.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Sure.
Just to see if I can figure out what the heck is going on. Oh, 25.
Okay, so you take a look at it, and from all of your research, you read about certain very magical places that used illusion and other kinds of magic, even more active defensive magic, to defend itself against threats. And this feels like one of those moments, as though whatever is happening with the crystals and now this, something has happened, and
I like this.
The Golden Meadow protecting itself.
Okay, guys, I've read about this. This is illusion magic. So would I discern that this probably isn't something real that's happened to Punzi's hair?
No, this feels
Oh,
real.
it's very real. Okay.
Okay.
So, it's very terrifying. What's happening up there? It's just defending itself. It's like, what did they say? You called an alarm system, Mama Moon. Alarm system. And
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on Punsy's hair to see if I can unstone it.
You absolutely can. And that'll fix it. Just fix it easily.
Thank you so much.
Of course, we wouldn't let anything happen to you.
That's weird. It's never like, you can't chop it off, but like that's nothing. It usually is pretty good with magics and whatever.
Your hair
That
is
was
part
weird.
of you, and we will protect it like we protect you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna just kind of, scratch my chin and think about this. Is this something that I think I could counterspell? What could I do about this?
Could you dispel it?
Ooh, dispelling magic. That sounds great. I mean, yeah, it is like an illusion. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Let me pull up my spell book. Let's see what's popping. All right, so this isn't something that requires concentration. I can do this. I probably should have tried that on your hair just to test it out and see.
We're good. It's good.
Yeah, we're good. I want to look up the range. It's not 120 feet above me, is it?
No, it's about 50 feet above you.
50. Okay. I want to try to dispel it.
Okay. As you start to raise your hands to it, rushing out of this, what appeared to be a very shallow pool, but apparently there was something in it, more crystals just forming themselves into what appears to be a long reptilian snout, huge muscly haunches, and wide pointed wings as a dragon roars at you and breathes out these sharp, pointy crystal shards at all of you. Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw.
It feels like these things should not be here, right?
Yeah, yes.
Like we are cursed or something.
I need a reroll because I got an 8.
I've got a dirty 20.
21.
Can I also use a reroll, please?
Absolutely.
How many rerolls do we have?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Oh, no, actually 5.
Can I use one more?
Yep.
Just one more, guys. Thank you. That's lit.
Got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh, God. I gotta.
What was your initiative?
What was my initiative?
Scrooge.
Oh.
Ooh, I
Oh, you
think we've
muted.
lost Scrooge.
My saving throw of my initiative.
Your
Sorry.
previous-
Saving throw. That was me. It should have been saving throw.
Oh, 13.
Oh, buddy, would you like a reroll?
Mhm,
I'll
mhm.
take whatever happens.
I got a 14. So I should probably. Yeah, I already used 2. So.
Okay.
I gotta start casting mage armor.
That's a responsible choice. Very proud of you.
When is Ariel responsible, though?
Still, please do it.
We're gonna
You
try
learned
to remember.
something in the book.
Yeah, I learned something.
Uh-huh.
Oh. So what happened to you?
Hang on. I am.
Tell my
rolling.
nephews.
Since I'm already
They get
casting.
nothing. Ah.
Since I'm already casting Dispel Magic, could I instinctively turn this spell towards them? See if it
Why,
does
I do-
anything.
This isn't a spell.
Damn it. All right. No.
Oh, I do get
I'm invested.
resistance on
I'm-
piercing and slashing.
Yes, I will let you say you
Damage?
can start a rage before this so that you can get some resistance to it, because anyone who rolled
Cool.
let's see, below an 18
Ah.
takes 50 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
50 or 15?
50.
Wait, who is it hitting?
Yeah,
Does this
All of
ruin
you.
concentration for me?
Yeah, it is.
it's under, if you rolled under 18.
So like
If you rolled under 18.
Belle, who all is it hitting?
I should take that reroll again. Would you guys mind?
Scrooge and Ariel right now.
I'll cast, if you don't, you can reroll, or I'll cast a Vigilant Guardian and I'll swap
Oh!
places with Ariel.
Oh, I forgot. I take up my lucky dime, and which is lucky, and is also one of my feats. And
yeah.
I can spend one to roll an additional d20,
Go for
and I
it.
can choose which die to use.
Ooh,
Yes.
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 That.
And Ariel, if you'd like to take another reroll, I mean,
I'll just take one more. Why not?
Try it.
Why not?
If not, I got you.
Okay. That was a 19. We're good.
Okay.
It's base.
But wait, doesn't that just half it?
It sure do.
Oh, but I'm already halving it. I can't do anything.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm useless.
What
no,
was
you're
but
fine.
useless.
You're
what's
Better
the
than
best
all-
roll there, Scrooge?
19.
Okay, so everyone now takes 25 points of piercing damage. That's not halved, so if you've got resistance to piercing damage, you can have it again to 12.
So how do I make this concentration check?
So roll
okay.
roll a constitution. So it's concentration. So yeah, roll a constitution saving throw.
Love that for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Would anyone like to try
18?
talking to the dragon? Or
To the dragon?
So 18. Okay, 18.
Scrooge, if you think you can talk down the dragon, I encourage
let's
you
see
to
what
do
I
so.
can do. And so I'll saunter up and I'll say, would you like to talk about maybe starting a Roth IRA and see, and I'll try to persuade maybe like, we're not here to harm anyone. We are not a threat. Please calm down.
Roll persuasion, performance, or if you are lying to the creature, you can roll deception.
It's not a lie. I'm persuading them.
Okay.
I'm not performing. I've already sung twice.
Uh-huh. Mhm, mhm.
A dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so
Can I have a little pet that I can? No.
so
Probably
the
not.
dragon will start to
Do you want to hold Shiny?
and get close
No.
to you. And then with its tail, it'll just scoop into the water and just like pull up this pile of shining gold, golden crystals, jewels, and then it'll like,
Oh,
sit on it and it'll stare at you and it'll just look at you and just be like, tell me about passive income.
I also have a pile of gold in the bin. And for a while I thought that was fine. But then some smart duck set me down and said, your money can make money. And so I thought maybe if I take a portion of what was in the bin and put it in a trusted financial institution, it could compile interest. And I wouldn't be spending any of my own money.
Ariel's in the back nodding like, wow, that makes sense. Yeah.
So every year, you want me to keep going? Every year you take a little from your hoard and you put it someplace, someone you trust, like me. And then I'll give you interest over time. And then you can withdraw it without any taxes taken out in about 30 or 40 years. And for you being a dragon, that's probably nothing.
Okay, so roll an additional persuasion check at advantage because you actually said the thing.
You said the thing.
Oh, glad I have advantage.
Yep.
12 is the
We
highest.
3 rerolls.
I'll use one of those. 18?
Are you going to come down here and give me interest?
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't mind setting up a vacation home right above here. This is a beautiful area.
It's very nice. You should see upstairs. It's very good.
Is it?
Upstairs, very good, very nice, very relaxing. I like.
What's
to
your
hang out there
name?
Sometimes. Well, mine. I have a name, and it's a good name too.
What?
Considering I was just, imagined into being by some people beyond the
Sparkle.
fourth wall.
Sparkle.
We've already got a sparkle and a shiny. My name is Glimmer. Look at that! Wow.
Glimmer. What a name. I'm Scrooge. I think we might have made. I think the real treasure down here was friendship.
Can you get interest on friendship?
No. No, just money. But
Okay.
we can learn a lot. I think we could learn a lot from each other.
That sounds very educational.
Do you know where how we might get up and visit the Golden Meadow? Me and
Oh.
my friends.
Oh yes, Golden Meadow is where the upstairs is. You have to go upstairs for the Golden Meadow.
Would you mind, Glimmer, my new financially fortuitous friend, showing me how I could get upstairs?
I can take you upstairs.
Could you take me and my friends upstairs?
Sure, I could take you upstairs. That should be fine. I think you'll like it upstairs.
You're a gentle, fine, intelligent dragon. I'm glad I met you. So, should we follow Glimmer upstairs?
Oh,
Yeah.
so happy to.
Yeah.
That is by far the most princessy thing that's happened all day. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Shiny, you ready to go upstairs?
I'm impressed.
Because you passed that concentration check by like 3.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Almost got a snake.
Nice.
And
Very
so Shiny
relieved.
will
I
Shiny
had to
will
hold on.
back into a tiara. And so Glimmer will climb down off its little hoard and allow you all to. Oh wait, if your new friends
Yes.
should have just a little something, if we are doing friendship, I will give you friendship interest. So look, buried treasure. Wow. You're making it out of it. It's very, very impressive. Here, look, is I got this little tiny vial of potion. It is almost looks like there's nothing in, but there is something in because it's potion of non-detection. So you can have one of those, friends, if you would like potion of non-detection. And this is from the water. It's like a little thing that I cooked up. So we've got like a little vial of petrification potion. So if you want to make rocks, like what happens around here, you want to make rocks, we've got this to make rocks. Just regular rocks though, not like shiny rocks, just like rocks,
I like rocks. I want to go over and look at it. I'm really interested.
You are so generous.
Friendship interest.
Wow.
Friendship interest.
Friendship interest, okay.
I'm gonna put that somewhere. So we've made it to the Golden Meadow, I assume.
So Glimmer will climb away from its hoard. It'll give you the pieces of loot, and it'll allow you to like sit. It'll like sit down and wait for you all to get on its back.
Oh, that's nice.
I hop up. Come on, guys.
All right, I'll hop up.
I'll fly up in a little bit and sit there.
Thank you, Barbie.
And it will Glimmer will open its wings and fly up, and there's a moment where you start to like get a little bit like disoriented as like what's up is down, and it seems almost like it flips,
Oh,
and Glimmer lands, settles down, and you see a beautiful, bright blue sky with like a very light golden tint and a light breeze that smells like springtime, and it ruffles the grasses around you that like appear to be this like fractal crystalline almost material, but it's soft as you touch it. It blows through. There are trees, again that golden crystalline color, but they're filled with like fruit and flowers. There's like appears to be farmland. It is a beautiful place of much bounty.
Wow.
Are we still in the cavern? Or
Sort of. Yes, but also no.
Go on.
It's like in between. Because once upon a time, this was a place where you could hide if things were dangerous, and I don't remember where it came up. I think someone just wished for it real hard, and so the little crystals, they made a safe place. And the problem with these little crystals is that sometimes if they get too much, it gets a little bit wonky in here. So that's why they would have two-leggers. A lot of them look like you, actually. And they would have two-leggers, and they would come in, and they would dig up the stuff, and they would hit it with little hammers, and then they would take it away, and so it would be manageable.
Oh, that's sad. So the crystals are just trying to defend itself?
We're kind of suggestible, us crystals. See? And it'll look over, and then more crystals just like form themselves into a very large bear with like claws and big teeth as it lumbers towards you and also attacks.
Whoa.
I just gonna lean over to Meg and be like, I promise it has not been like this the whole time you have been gone. Today is a very odd day. I hope this will not deter you from coming to help us again.
And let's keep, I believe, I hate that Ariel and Meg are always, so we're gonna go in reverse initiative order this time. So Meg, what would you like to do as this bear is charging at you all?
Oh boy. All right. I will. I'll reach into my pocket first and see if the crystals in my pocket are reacting in any kind of way.
As you start to reach for any kind of magic, you can feel them almost like thrum, like they want to be used, like they know that they can be used.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take the crystals out, and I'm not going to use them yet. Actually, no, I am going to use them. I'm going to cast Shatter.
What level you want to cast at?
Well, do I get one level higher than my maximum that I can cast Shatter at? Because I can cast Shatter, it scales, so I can cast that at 5th level. So could I cast it at 6th level?
You can cast it at 5th level, but how high of a level can Shatter go?
Oh, I think it just scales all the way. It just says 3rd level or higher.
Roll a d10 for me.
Okay. Oh my god, so exciting. Oof, oof. 9.
You have 9 crystals in your pocket.
Whoa! So does each one represent a level?
Wow. So.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it at so if I cast it at 5th level and I use a 5th level spell slot, then if I use 3 more, you cast it at 8th level? Okay, we're just gonna go all the way. I'm gonna cast it, I'm gonna use 4 crystals and cast Shatter at 9th level. So that's, let's see, 3d8 thunder damage at 2nd level. So 4d8, 5d8. Wait, I need to write this down. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6,
love
7,
math.
8, 9. Okay.
Cannot
So
relate.
this is 3d8, so this will be 4. Okay, so it's just one more above. So it'll be 10d8. 10d8. I feel like there's something better I could cast, but it's crystals.
It's crystals.
So fire damage won't do anything. I think thunder damage is my best bet here. Oh, and a creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Hey!
That's so specifically helpful.
So specific. I love
Very
it.
specifically helpful.
That's real good because I rolled another natural 20. I don't know what's up
Oh
with
my
my
God.
dice today.
Yes.
Oh,
Where
Belle
were you
never rolls
yesterday?
well.
Where were you yesterday,
Yeah.
sir?
Right.
Where were you yesterday? Okay, anyway. Yeah, that feels right. That's a 9.
Yay! So that will
Yay.
not save. Okay, so I need to roll 10 d8s.
Good
So
Lord.
all right, let's do this. All right, that is 6 plus 2 plus 2. It's 10, 11, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 31, and 32, 33, 34. That seems really low. 34 for 10d8?
Yeah.
You rolled
That
a
seems-
couple of 2s.
That seems extremely low.
Do you get to add anything?
Yikes.
you're near Punzi. Could you add
You do get to add.
Oh,
you do get to
yeah.
add
Although
You get
damage.
radiant damage?
It's
Right,
only
did you
D4.
do... Right, but you get 8 of those because it's per, hit.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Huh?
Not per spell level.
No,
right.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
it 8 times.
Wow. Well, that was anticlimactic. A 9th level spell only did 34 points of damage?
That feels wrong.
That
Roll
feels so wrong.
Yeah.
You could do that with like 1 hit at level 3. Huh. I guess Shatter just doesn't scale very well.
Interesting.
I guess
Well,
that's the point. Maybe I should just cast a different. I already rolled all my damage. It's metagaming.
Yeah, we can take a look.
I
We'll
love
take a
games.
look. We'll
Yeah.
take a look. Because it is thunder damage, this is something that this creature is vulnerable to. So you do end up doing 60 something
Oh,
points of damage to it.
okay, great.
As it starts to just vibrate, its head blows off. But because you said it earlier, another head does grow.
Oh
in
no.
Now it's a two-headed bear,
Oh.
and it's just like, but like parts of it are definitely like falling off. It looks very hurt. There are like cracks and faults all the way through it. Ariel, what would you like to do?
So I have a question. I have this thing, this second level enchantment that I can cast at 5th level,
Mhm.
and it gives me 3 additional targets. Does that mean I could cast it up to 3 times, or do I have to have 3 additional targets?
I mean, rules as written, you would technically need 3 additional targets because it's 1 attack and then it like splits off. But what are you trying to do?
Oh, okay, I get that. I'm just gonna cast this. It has to make an intelligence save of 15.
Sure, that's something that this Hydra bear that I definitely didn't just make up can do,
Yeah.
and that's another no, it's a 6. Excellent. I'm
Love that.
gonna remind you of the powers that Shiny has given you.
Shiny has given me specifically, in terms of this spell, what can Shiny do?
Shiny will allow you to cast any spell at the highest level possible. So whether it's
Oh,
that
so I have to
spell
do
or a different
research.
spell.
Oh gosh. Okay, here, let me see what I can do with this spell. Because right now I can do 3d6. But I think the higher it goes, it just lets you focus more people.
Mhm.
So let's just roll our damage.
Sure.
Why not? All right. All right. So we got about 16 points of damage,
16 points.
and we smack it with this. So basically, what happens is I see this bear, and my first thing is just be like, stop! You know, don't think those thoughts you're thinking, and I lash into its mind, and just kind of boop right in its brain.
And what
Some psychic
what spell is
damage.
this is mine.
Yes, this is Tasha's mind whip.
Oh, Tasha's Mind Whip, which is not a concentration spell.
No, I
Great.
made
Cool,
sure
cool,
of
cool,
it.
cool,
Yes.
Cool. Love that.
And then I'm gonna this thing is barreling towards us, right? Can I like start to move out of the way?
Sure, absolutely. So you do that. Then it is Leia. Leia, what would you like to do?
Well, I would like to smash.
Go for it.
Yes.
I will hit twice with my saber. That is an 18 to hit and a 26 to hit.
Those will both hit.
Excellent. I'll use my highest divine smite. What is my highest level of this? 3rd level. Okay. I'll roll my d10s first.
If you roll a d20 for me.
I threw a d20 across the room. Does that count? I rolled a 15 flat on the dice.
Okay, now roll a d10.
Okay. 9.
A 9? Flippin' hell. Okay. You look down and the Golden Meadow just, and there are more crystal shards there for you. There are 9 of them.
Oh my god.
Okay, so a maximum divine smite is 5d8s. I will add all of those to both of my hits.
Here you go.
Okay, base damage before my divine smites are 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 points of damage before 10 d8s of additional damage. I'm just going to roll 10d8 virtually to save everybody a little bit of time.
Oh yeah.
48 points of damage
Okay,
in
excellent.
addition.
All right.
And
Is that everything you'd like to do?
I'll add a branding smite on it. I might as well.
Sure.
Just add a d6 to each
Sure.
of those. Why not? D6. I didn't have it out. All right.
And then Punzi, you'll be up next.
That's 11 more points of damage.
Okay, excellent. Punzi, what would you like to do?
Just for fun.
Oh, there's so many things. Okay. I smashy it. Thunder's wave. Now that we've talked about the whole thunder thing, I'm like, it's kind of fun. How's it looking?
I mean, you smashed. It's pretty smashed up. Parts of it are kind of just those really deep, like fault lines in its body. It's a giant bear. It's got 2 heads. You're thinking after the whack that Leia gave it, there might be a 3rd one starting to.
Oh, what? Okay, hang on.
Fun.
Okay. So I can attack twice, which means I can use a spell and still hit it, right?
Ooh.
Not in rules as written, but I think you should be able to. So do it.
Great. Cool. So I want to thunder step at 3rd level, which means
Right next to it. Ooh.
right. I want to go where the heads are. So I want to like bloop into like right next to where its head is and do that 10-foot square around like where I assume head 1, head 2, and head 3 is blooping up.
So you like bloop essentially almost like onto its shoulder and then
Yeah.
thunder step away.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay.
It is a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 1.
That's not gonna do it.
Amazing.
Wait, so it's
Okay.
already vulnerable to thunder damage, and I rolled a 1 on my save. And our house rule is that it's a crit if I roll a 1 on my save. So you're already doing double damage, so do quadruple damage.
What? Okay, so it's 3d10 originally. So that's an 8 plus a 9 plus
Okay.
3. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 20 times quadruple?
Yeah.
So times 4?
Yeah, 80 points.
That's 80 points of thunder damage?
Yep.
Call lightning.
This is thunder.
Shred.
Oh wait, can I call lightning? That'd be really funny. No, but yeah, 80 points of thunder damage, and then I just bloop away from it.
Incredible. So you bloop away. The giant bear is its legs have just basically just like exploded off of its main body. It is now like crawling towards you, still like growling viciously, third head now just like rearing back its jaws. Scrooge, bring us home. What would you like to do?
I'm starting to feel bad for the bear. But before I continue to rage and go after him, do we know what's? Can I try to suss out why he's attacking us? Is it coming from the ground or?
So well, Glimmer can say, just noticing your hesitation, be like, oh, sometimes if you expect there to be threat, or if perchance you are controlled by forces beyond even your understanding, beyond perhaps a fourth wall, and there is aggression there, it could happen that it is just a threat. So it's totally up to you. I wouldn't feel bad. You don't have to feel bad. If you talk to it and make it not a threat, like you can make it not, you made me not a threat.
We had just made
totally
friends with you. I just didn't want to kill maybe a cousin or something like that.
I could try.
I'll in that case, I'll just run at him and hit him with my money bag and my cane.
My money bag. I'm sorry.
Love it.
And the first one is the first one. 28 to hit and 15 to hit.
Those both hit.
Right, so then.
Oh, it's prone. So roll an advantage. Actually, see if you get a natural 20.
Oh, right. I got 15 again. It's meant to be. So that's 10, 13 plus so many numbers.
Oh, yes.
So 22 damage.
Excellent. And with that, the crystals once again break themselves into shards. There's another pile of golden crystals in the middle of this meadow. And you also see a couple other things glinting in just the wreckage of this creature. And you, of course, actually, Scrooge, are quite close to it. Is there anyone else in melee? Leia, you're in melee. Punzi, you thunderstep 10 feet away, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Leia and Scrooge, you see a shining golden flute and a rolled up, like a leather bound, gold embossed, small book.
I
More like a
reach for the
notepad.
flute. I pick up the flute.
That's
Do I
an
pick it up?
aerial move.
Oh,
Do you know what it is?
from my, could I roll a history check
Sure.
to see, like, from my readings of Isabella Finch's journals?
History, you could do intelligence or wisdom based, any kind, like you can even do like an arcana if you think it's a magical thing, whatever's your highest score.
Do history. I did very bad.
You have
so
one more, there's one more reroll.
I don't want to take a luck. I'll just roll my coin. I love my lucky coin, and I love it. So I'll throw that up again and
Okay.
let's steam. Okay. It was the same 13.
Okay, so with a 13, you remember looking at the mural from downstairs. It looks as though whoever the three little ducklings, when they were using this flute to connect with the crystals to build out this thing, you think that this crystal helps, or this flute helps harmonize with the crystals here to help create things. This flute has a power of creation.
This flute created this world.
Wow.
I assume. So if we
Shiny, do you know anything about this?
And it'll turn back into a, gosh, we're getting real close to an hour. I've forgotten what shiny sounds like.
You got it. You were like, blood. All I want is blood.
Yeah, and I talk now because you want me to.
Fair.
So,
God.
yeah,
I
it
love
makes
those rules.
pretty music. It makes pretty music, and then it can make carrots. And then if you sing on the flute, we can hear you better, and we can understand you better, so we can help you better.
I love that, Shiny. You should probably learn that flute.
Does anyone here have any abilities in performance? No?
Nope.
All right.
I used to.
I'll take a hand at playing the flute.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Yes.
Back when I was in college, I took a couple of bugling classes as a minor. I took bugling as a minor.
Okay.
So we'll see how I do.
Then I'm sure you'll be wonderful.
It'll be great.
Rolled an 11.
Okay, so there's like a brrr, and like the noise that comes out of the flute is distinctly bagpipe sounding. But it's still incredibly melodic.
Okay.
What are you thinking about when you're playing this flute?
I was thinking at that moment. I was thinking about my new friend, Glimmer,
Mm-hmm.
and how maybe I would keep up correspondence with Glimmer, and maybe we'd be pen pals.
So you
That's what was going on in my head when I was playing it. I didn't know.
okay? So
But it
you
should be.
as you say this, these crystalline grasses kind of like weave together and form a beautiful writing desk with a large notepad on it and a quill. All of it this like clear, shining golden crystal. And Glimmer will stop and will like kind of like go to, and it's perfectly sized for Glimmer, and it will take one of the quills and just write on the notepad and just say, "Hello, Scrooge." And you will you feel in your own like lapel pocket, you'll pull out, and
That's
there's just
too cute.
a little notepad, and it just says, "Hello, Scrooge."
Aw.
And
It's very cute.
it's like a very business-like pad, you know, you unfold it and there's a little pen attached, so you could respond back, and you see it back on the
I write back hello, TTYL. And does anyone else want to look at this flute?
Are you tempting me? Because I'll do it. I grab the flute. I'm gonna do what I learned back underwater because, you know, wind instruments are specialty down under.
Sure, yeah, under the sea.
Yeah, under the sea.
Yep.
Can hear
Down where it's
everything,
better, that's
every-
where it's better.
Every
Yep.
note.
Yep.
Take it from me.
Woo! 14.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about all of the wonderful, like, things I can leave shiny behind, like all of the snacks, toys, all of those things. Play
So,
places. Just a wonderland.
As you so you roll 14, right?
Yes.
And a beautiful melody comes out of this flute, and the grasses start to sweep together again, and there's like a big old bouncy castle full to the brim of snacks and pillows and toys and games, and Shiny just goes "Whoop!" and
I take
bounces
Tiny
over
off.
into the-
Absolutely.
Now that's still gonna turn back into a giant snake, and
We have an
40 minutes, right?
hour
yeah, it had. I'm just
until
checking.
we're gone. We'll just let it enjoy itself, and when we leave, it'll go back to its original form.
All right, just making sure, just checking in, making sure we're on the same page.
Lay, you do also see that golden embossed leather-bound book.
Ah, yes,
Next to the
I
flute.
will go ahead and pick that up, and I'll pick it up, and I'll just kind of turn to Punzi and just be like, books. Your fifth
Books.
book.
And Punzi,
open it.
opening the book, you notice that most of the pages have been ripped out of it. It looks to be a
Aw.
blank like journal of some kind. A lot of it has been ripped out. There's probably, oh my god.
I'm sorry,
Um,
that's not much of a 5th book.
Roll and one person, anybody, it can be anybody, roll a d4.
All right. I will
Do it, Leia.
3.
There are 3 pages left.
Oh.
on
Oh,
this
that's a
minute.
lot.
That's a lot. It's so many. It's a small book. A little more, again, like a little tiny like journal. Little.
But it's my 6th book.
It's
It's
your
still
6th
cool.
book. There are 3 pages left in it. Scrooge, you've heard of this book.
Is that book? This is me asking Belle. Is that book going to create whatever's written down inside of it?
You think so? You think it looks to be a version that Isabella's journal talked about, a version of the scroll of binding where anything that you wrote in it became true.
Ooh. Oh yeah, so true.
I think that book has the power to create anything you write down.
You could
make it
rewrite.
real.
You could rewrite history, baby.
Whoa!
Of mystery.
Whoa.
Whoa.
6th book's got a lot of power.
Turn life into a hurricane.
A hurricane.
Like all the time? We can write in it a bunch?
Well, I was using hurricane as a metaphor,
Mhm.
not an actual hurricane. Like life would be crazy.
They're actually
But-
really exciting.
Hurricanes?
Yeah. They really just
What part?
splash up the place.
I
You know,
will
under the sea.
call lightning to an area behind us. I like tap the bottom of my lightsaber and call lightning. Huh?
What?
The hurricanes they sometimes have.
Jesus! A question.
So
Uh,
fun.
Couldn't you play the flute and be thinking about the missing pages in that journal?
Oh.
Why don't you give it a try, Scrooge?
I love that.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it.
I'm strongly in favor of messing around and finding out.
Okay.
Yes. Seconded.
And then
Better roll a 20.
Oh.
Oh.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I'm
On the
impressed.
virtual dice roller.
I'm outside.
We can all see
Yeah.
it.
We can
We
see
can
it
all
on the
see
D-
it.
on the
That's
on
why
the
we
wall.
all gasped collectively, because it was amazing.
I did.
You
So-
wished for more wishes.
Give me more wishes now.
No way.
Okay.
Hey
So
Scrooge, roll a d4.
a D4?
Hey Meg, do you want anything? We're just passing everything. It's Oprah. It's Oprah.
Do you want more
3.
pages, Meg?
A 3.
Oh, another 3.
A 3.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
3 more pages. 3 more pages.
The grasses
3 more
weave together and
We wish
fits
for more
itself
wishes.
into,
And it worked.
It's almost like it's like what vellum would be, the kind of like texture. It's like very, very thin and crystalline. It's like flexible but kind of translucent, and they 3 more pages just fit themselves into the book.
6th book, 6 pages.
Incredible.
Meg, of course, you have access to roll a d10.
All right.
Wonderful.
3.
Oh no.
3. So there are now there are 8 more shards in front of you if you want some of those shards for
Oh, yeah.
for spell casting. So you
Oh,
can,
yeah.
you can keep those. I will say if anyone else wants to collect some of those crystalline shards for spell casting,
Yeah, I feel like you didn't give us
Yeah.
enough this episode,
I'll
Belle.
take a few.
Yeah.
just because I think they're
More
cool.
toys.
I'd like
More
to pocket
toys.
some for Cindy and Jasmine.
Sure,
as
that's
well.
fair.
Mhm.
Absolutely,
Mhm.
that's lovely.
What do I roll for? A D4?
We can resolve that. It'll be a D10. We can resolve all of
Okay.
the loot next week and all of the
Got it.
pages that you have. Oh no.
This is wonderful. I love this episode.
Thanks, chat.
I'll just take one page and use it later. I'll use it later. One day. I like the plan.
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes, so you get one page that you made, one of the crystalline pages. So you guys have 5.
They have 5.
That's very fair of you. Thank you.
Yep.
No problem. I have one question.
Mhm.
Do I have any idea if any of these crystals will work outside of this cavern?
You
I'm
do
really
know
dipping in and out of Irish
that
and Scottish, but
it's just fantasy. So you know that these crystals were mined for use outside the Golden Meadow. So you know that they absolutely would be effective outside of the Golden Meadow. But you all have found the Golden Meadow and have made a safe way to this sanctuary, thanks in no small part to your new friend Scrooge McDuck and of course old friend Meg. Scrooge, you are able to make your way with your new possessions and your new friend back up to the surface, where all of you can climb back up that spiral staircase to where Little John has been guarding the entrance. And that is where we will end tonight's session, where I have to rewrite everything I planned because I'm suddenly very worried about what's happening next.
Chaos,
Y'all made it
baby.
happen. Thank you, chat. Y'all are wonderful.
Thank you all so much for smashing that goal and for introducing so much chaos tonight. Thank you so much to our lovely guests. Let's go around and meet our cast.
Oh, hello. Hi, my name is Sage Ryan. Tonight I've been Leia, your Space Bomb Paladin with a dash of Sorcerer. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Not Sage. I stream over on my channel as well as this channel pretty much constantly. I am here like 4 days a week at least. We do morning gaming news. We do internet history. We do a lot of TTRPGs. It's very fun. Thank you for supporting our independent channel of friends making silly things. You can also find me over on Smosh Games, where I'm a cast member. You can find me on the D&D channel for the Black Dice Society and over on Mad Cave Studios talking about comics.
Hi everybody, I'm Jess. I played Megara, your necromancy wizard, and you can find me playing Dungeons & Dragons on the Dungeon Run every Wednesday. I know I see a couple of people in chat from the Dungeon Run. Hello, hi watchers. And my own Twitch channel is called Hello Goodberry. It's a variety channel, and right now we're playing a couple of fun games, so come say hi over there. You can find me on socials at Jessica Parsons or at Jessica Lynn Parsons.
To our lovely guest, thank you so much for joining us, John.
Hi everyone, my name is John Madison. I played Scrooge McDuck the Barbarian. You can find me on social medias at John Madison, and I also stream on Twitch at John Madison. I just love Dungeons and Dragons and my new friend Scrooge, and I'm worried about that dragon. I hope Glimmer is okay. And that's that's me.
Hi, I'm Lexi Riley. I was Punzi, your fighter wizard, and you can find me all over on social medias as at Lexi Riley. And I'm short, I'm sweet, and to the point. Ariel, take it away.
Yes. Hi, I'm Ariel. Haha. But really, I'm Chelsea, aka Chelsea Bites, and I was your fishy warlock. Oh, wow. Now fishy illusionist wizard for the day, so just illusions galore. You can find me on my own channel at Chelsea Bites on Twitch, where we just finished 12 Minutes, wonderful game. Also, when I'm not here on PixelCircus playing with all of these wonderful people here on Damsels, Dice, and Everything Nice, you can find me on AMC's The Walking Dead universe twice a week doing spoilers and our watch along for season 11 of The Walking Dead along with our wonderful DM, Kaylee. And when I'm not doing that, we are doing Fight Night for Amazon's Crown channel. I am your host, and it is gloves on in the ring each week. We're coming back next week. It's gonna be wild. We're playing, oh my gosh, I think we're doing Brawlhalla. And yeah, it's a fight, literally. I'm fighting for my life on this platform. But yeah, if you want to catch up, catch me on Twitter, and you'll see what madness I'm getting into next time.
And hello everyone, I am Kaylee Bray. I have been Belle, your dungeon master this evening, who is been incredibly generous. Oops, that was an accident. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter at HalfaBarbarian. If you have any questions or want to use any of these magical items in your own games, let me know. I'll share the concept and the stats with you because I'm pretty proud of some of these magical items and some of these creatures that came up today. You can find me here very, very often. I'm here Thursday mornings for Trouble in Techburg, our Kids on Bike show at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Failed Save every Friday. Our finale is next Friday, right?
Yeah, it
Finale
is.
for Failed Save. Things are getting real spicy.
Well, there will be
that's it.
more. There will be more.
Yeah.
Campaign
The
1
season-
finale.
The season finale. Yeah. There's more. There's more coming. There's all sorts of Failed Save stuff coming. But big episode next week at 7 p.m. Pacific time on next Friday. And of course, when I'm not here, I am also on the Walking Dead Twitch channel. And this Monday, you can also find me on Hyper, ramping up to our Queers RPG on Tuesday, celebrating their Kickstarter this Monday. We will be reading aloud their manga to show you kind of what the world and lore is going to be about. It's going to be super, super fun. And yeah, that's me.
Yay! Thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you everybody for absolutely smashing that goal. If you want to keep up with us, you can follow us on social media as well. We are at the Pixel Circus on your Twitters and your Instagrams and such. We just started posting on TikTok.
We just
clips
did.
from the show. We literally just started.
Dude, the last TikTok post is like really good. It's really funny. Just saying.
Yeah, so follow and support the channel. Of course, we're just a bunch of people that want to make stuff. So thank you for making it possible. We appreciate you very much and have a great night.
Good night,
Okay.
guys.